Hi guys, I'm not sure what happened. For some reason, my iPad isn't working for me to go live, and I don't know why. So, we are here, and I am trying to find a way to put you guys. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everybody. We were live and something happened. I don't know what, but everything just shut off. So here's part two. Um, I don't know what happened. Um, but here we are. Can you guys hear me okay? Um, my entire iPad is not working. Okay. Let me figure out how to put this phone on Do Not Disturb because I normally, like I said, I go live. Hmm. Do Not Disturb. There we go. Okay, so we should be good. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Joni. Hey, Mika. Hey, Nairo. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anyone else? Thank you guys for joining me. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I do not know what's going on with my iPad. I have no clue. Don't have no idea what's going on with it. It's just doing its own thing. So I may have to put the TV on so I am working on some shoes. I was live for over the last 30 minutes and give you guys catch you up really quick on what I was going over and doing. So last night I shut everything down because um I had just I messed up two shirts. A mess, a hot mess. First shirt. This is what I messed up. I didn't have the hoop on all the way. It hadn't clicked. So it did the first stitch here. And then when it came back to do the tag down, it was completely off. Messed that shirt up. And there is no taking the stitches out. Because if you take them out, as you can see, it just be all messed up. Okay, so that was that one. And then it was this one. You guys see that? So this is a new design. And normally what I do is I do a test stitch. And I didn't do a test stitch at all. I just jumped on in like all was well. I bought from someone I have never bought a design from. And it did not turn out well, guys. I stitched, thank you. I stitched, I didn't have the color set correctly. So as you can see here, the face stitched green. So I tried to fix it and I went back over it. Excuse my nails today. I'm going to get them done. It's been like a month. And I tried to go over it and fix it. See that green? I won't send anything out like this. That's not okay for me. To me. Far away you really can't tell, but it's the point that I can see it. It's there. It exists. So completely made this shirt over. So of course this is shirt number 2. And I was on the live stitching the other one. So I just finished it. I had to cut all the threads, but it's done and the colors are right. So That's the good thing about it. Then while we were on live, on the last live, I was working on these. These go with the outfit. So I was blinging these shoes to match. And this is a website order, not an Etsy order. They came straight to my website. So, and that's been one of my goals. Um, is to have more customers go through my website. So now I have to put all these jump stitches. This design has a million of them. And I don't know how to eliminate them on my Ricoma. When I stitch out on my brother, I don't get, well, I don't know about this particular design, but I have designs that I don't get any jump stitches on my brother, but on my Ricoma, there's stitches. And I don't know what to do or how to fix it. So I'm working on that. I'll be back over to check comments in a second, guys. I'm just trying to get this cut and trimmed. Okay, we're almost there. All right, so we're all cleaned up. So I'll tender touch this pretty much last because um I hate turning on the heat brush just to turn it on. And I want to use, I may try, I've never done it. You guys let me know how tender touch works. I've never used my easy press to do tender touch. Do you guys know if that works well? It looks huge. For one, it's a mess right now. I haven't cleaned up in whew. But for those who are new, it's actually all of this. It is pretty big. I'm in the basement of my house. And over there on that side, that is a bunch. I'll bring you guys over. I don't think I've ever really shown anyone um, the disaster corner. But over here is kind of storage. That's all supplies and stuff. And then I have, of course, my machines. Let me see. You know what? It would be easier for me to do this. Here we go. So then I have my machines, heat presses. I still have stuff in boxes I haven't put away. I got rid of my big printers that were here. I sold them. And I actually have the replacements. I just haven't set it up. This is the new sublimation. I got the Sure Color F170. So I need to do some practicing with sublimation. Uh, and then, of course, desk area. And, of course, my fabric. So that's pretty much my space. Yeah, that's pretty much my space. See if I can get the camera to turn back around. Okay, here we go. Oh, then went back. Okay. So that's my space. I like having the basement, and I want to change the colors and whatnot, but to take all of this stuff out and I paint this, that's going to be so much work. Um, like, you know how everyone and Shamika always fusses at me Like they want that really pretty space and have it all pretty. But honestly, with me running my business and the supplies that I have to keep, I mean, some of it is from when I first started out, and it's borderline hoarding because I love craft supplies. Like I love craft supplies. Um, and so I just have a ton of stuff I probably don't even use, haven't used, but I don't get rid of it. And I don't get rid of it because it just seems like somebody always comes around out of the blue and they're like, can you make X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, man, I just got rid of the supplies for that. So now I'm at the point where I just keep it all. I mean, I even have a storage facility with supplies. Thank you, Ms. Young. I'm glad somebody else understands the hoarding. Um Delisha, where are you located? That you guys well I know I think down south they really don't have basements from what I'm hearing. Um Everywhere here. Like I'm in Illinois. So pretty much everybody has basements. I don't really know too many people who don't. I mean there's a few people who have crawl spaces. But for the most part everybody has a basement. Um I have taken over mine a tad bit. But my husband has the garage and I have the basement because he's also has a small business too. So he's in the garage mostly and I'm down here. Like I haven't parked in my garage ever. My car's never been in a garage. And we have one. Nice size garage. And I've never parked in it. Uh, that's his space. Um, he used to give me a hard time about down here and he don't have a man cave. He has a section on the other side of the fabric wall. He has a small section, but yeah. Ooh. Yes, Nairo. Sewing. That's what I want to be. So I'm trying to finish this outfit really quick because I want to make some bummies. Um, I know it's kind of late, but everywhere it doesn't get cold like it gets here. So people wear bummies a lot longer than we would here. And I bought some really pretty neon colors. So I want to do a neon collection for bummies. So I'm gonna get those cut out and sew those up. I want to work on back to school. I need to work on some SEO. I need to ship and what else? Marketing. I want to work on my marketing items to send out with um with my Etsy packages. So this particular order is from my website. So I'm going to just send out my normal packaging, but I definitely want to work on some packaging uh, and designing, and I'm gonna design it in Canva. Um, I like Canva a lot. I do a lot of my marketing stuff in Canva. So I definitely, and I was telling everyone about this glue crystal glaze. I actually really like it. It is non-toxic. It has a great tip on it, and I'll show it to you guys in just a second. So this is the tip on the crystal gate glaze. Then it has this. Oh, cool. That is really awesome. That is cool, Nairo. I'm gonna finish reading the comment. Um, um, I'm thinking cotton's probably will be best because cotton is breathable. That's the only thing I can think of. Lightweight jersey knit because your sewing is awesome. So I can't wait to see it. Make sure you put some pictures up so we can see it. So this is the glue. It's called Crystal Glaze. Thank you for coming back, Juana. Here it is. And this is the tip. I really like it. And then you just, it has a little knob. You can just put it in here. And that's it. I really like it. It has a smell, but it's nothing like E6000. Nothing like it. And it took a little while for me to get used to it. If you do try it out, one thing I do notice is I have to let it sit a little bit before. If you're used to the really sticky feeling of E6000, you definitely with this have to let it sit just for a second before you start placing your stones to let it get a little tacky. But once they're on, they're on. Now, don't let it sit too long where it dries. Definitely with canvas because it'll soak it up. That's pretty much what just happened with this. I was talking. I let it sit a little bit too long. So I'm just going to add a little bit more glue. And you can control how much comes out. That's what I like. You can control it, and I like that part. It dries clear. I don't have any issues. I'm trying to see if I can finally get this to work for me so I can see comments. I can't really see any comments. I may have to reset the router on the internet. Let me see if I can get my TV to show my channel. So now I'm just blinging the inside of the shoe. You know what's so funny? I know everyone probably has, for the most part, most people have kids. My kid, how is it that he is in my YouTube? Like, why is my YouTube filled with his information? Okay, here we go. He's all up in my YouTube. Like, seriously. Oh, I did something wrong. He is all up in my YouTube, guys. Like, seriously, all up in my YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll check comments in a second. As long as this glue dry again, then I have to start over. Okay, so there we go with that. And then I'll do up the back. I don't know what's going on with this thing sometimes. I give up. The internet isn't working. The iPad isn't working. Nothing wants to work right today. Hey, Val. Ooh, you stitched the beanie together, Mika? So I'm gonna get this together, guys. It says I'm on the internet. Let me reset it. It's storming here. It's so dark outside, and I'm so upset because I wanted to get a picture of the outfit. So here's the tutu. She didn't want a ribbon trim tutu, which I haven't made one of these in a long time. But I went ahead and did it. I can't set it up on the counter. Squeeze it in this little space between the vents. Okay. So, this was the tutu. And I trimmed it all up last night and fluffed it. And fluffed it on out last night for. So the tutu is done. The hair bow is done. So now I just need to finish the shoes. And then we'll be good to go. Put this on the bow card. I got to get some more. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Finish these shoes off. I can pack it up. I don't always, fluff, like if they're larger sizes, I don't fluff them before putting them in the box. This is only a 2T. So I went ahead and fluffed it. And as you can tell, it seems like you keep finding little spots that you want to trim. And I trimmed it with a rotary cutter. So for the most part, it's pretty even. So, yep, these are her colors for the mermaid set. So here's the shirt. And that's the tutu. So hopefully we get a little bit of a break in the storm. I can get a picture outside. If not, my pictures actually do pretty good in the inside. I can never get a good mannequin picture on the mannequin for some reason. So if you have any ideas for that, let me know, because I don't seem to get good ones. I don't know what is going on with this stuff today. Nothing wants to work right for me. Nothing wants to work right. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see if I can get this to come on now. And we were going good. Real good before. And the internet just shut down on me. Okay, here we go. And the internet just shut down on me. There we go. Now I can see your comments better. So we're gonna finish bringing these shoes real quick, and then I want to set up one of my printers today too. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. Maybe I do that one in a separate video. But you guys tell me. I need some back to school colors. What are the colors for back to school? I need to write them down. My kids wear black and white, so I know black and white. What are the other school colors? I know maroon and gold, blue and gold, blue and white. What are some of the other school colors? For uniforms, rather. So I want to make some bows and stuff to get in my shop. that match the school colors. Navy and white. Yep, navy and white. Because those who wear uniforms, they're always looking for cute things to make their kids stand out. And I think some cute bows that match the school colors would be fun. Navy and khaki. Okay. Look at the college colors. I definitely want to hit those markets for back to school. Um, oh, and for those who've been following me for a while, they know that I attempted to lock my hair. Um, and navy and maroon. I attempted to lock my hair. Um, and gave up. I really like washing my hair. I like to be able to wash my hair and be able to do something to it myself. Just because I work a full-time job and run the business, there's not a lot of time to go get appointments to go get my hair done. And with it being so hot right now, um, once my hair is itchy, I want to wash it. Yes. So I attempted the lock and I was excited. I was so ready. And I love the look, except it's not something I can maintain myself. And since I can't maintain it myself, I just gave up on it. Um, I like styles that I can do myself. I like to be able to get up and wash and go. Um, and I couldn't do that when I locked it. So I gave up. Yeah, so my mom is actually um in Tennessee, and she says it's hot there right now, and she's not far from Georgia, only a couple of hours right now, and it's that perfect weather. My husband wants to move there so bad. Um, my only thing is being away from my mom, being too far away from her, and she's here. And that's why I have not relocated. If I can get her to relocate too, we can pack our bags and we can leave Chicago. Because I'm over it myself. I'm so over it. So now I'm just blinging the back of the shoe. I'm almost done. The good thing about this glue also, and I showed it on the last video, when you want to do a really good scatter, this is a really good one. Sure, absolutely. Hello, third generation rich kid. 105 degrees. Well, that's a little bit. That's hot. Okay, I understand that, Naira. So here's the base. I'm not sure what part of the base you want to see. So this is the base of it. It's just it's a round base. It detaches. I'm trying to figure out a way to show it to you without. Hold on, here we go. So this is the base, and then this comes apart, twist on. Then it has the metal pole in it. And this pole is stuck; it doesn't move, but this part does. So I can pull it down, the mannequin part down. Did that answer your questions? Let me know if it didn't. Bring you guys back up just a tad bit. Let me know if it didn't answer your questions. Okay. So, the good thing about this glue that I like is you can do the scatter really easy because you don't have to worry about the glue oozing out. You can put your dots down and I don't have to use a syringe to do it. And it makes sure I don't have glue everywhere. Okay. And let me know if you need to see it again. I'll definitely show it. Oh, well, it fell right on glue, so I guess it can stay there. So, we're almost done blinging this shoe. So there we go. The shoes are done. She got no mermaid shoes, so that's done. The tutu is done. The bow is done. I'm gonna try to use my easy press to put my tender touch on, and hopefully I can get a good seal on it. And that way I don't have to turn on my heat press. Then I might as well knock out, while I'm going to the post office, knock out a few other things. While I'm going, I clean my desk off while I've been out. Sure. So it's a twisted boutique bow. And this is actually going to be the bow I was going to use on my tutu. Except I didn't like the way it looked. So I just cut the tails short and put it inside the twisted boutique bow. And how I make my twisted boutique bow, I just I take my ribbon. So you guys gonna see from this side. And I measure how big I want it. And I look at it like that. Then I fold it. Give me a good crease so I know where it goes. And then I normally will cut Once I fold it in half, I would cut here. But I don't want to cut this just in case I need this for something else. Then I would put this here. You know what? Let me just find some ribbon I can cut real quick for you. I need to make a bow anyway for a different set using this ribbon. So, this is how I know how big I want it. Look at that size. Yes, that will be very cute to match. Then I take that. I know someone else has asked me to show. Okay. So then I crease it here. Oh, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see. I crease it here. Then I fold that here. Okay. Then I fold this here. Then I have kind of like an 8. Okay. I turn it sideways. Then I pull this. So I'm holding it here. I bring that to this spot. I line up this little edge here with that X. Can you see that here? And I grab this. I do the same thing there. So then it looks like this on my side. And on the front, it looks like this. So give me just a second because I need to, hopefully I have some thread already threaded. And I don't. So bear with me. I'll be right there. Let me get everything that I need. Okay. Right. I'm back. So here is my glue gun. I do not put any glue in the center of my bows because it makes it bulky. So just so I can hold this right now, I'm just going to stick a clip there just to hold that in place. One trick that some people may know, they may not know, is I use I think they call it a crewel needle. C-R-E-W-L. It's a tougher needle. Let me show you the difference in a regular sewing needle and this needle. I'm pretty sure I have a regular sewing needle. Okay. This is a regular sewing needle. Okay. You see how the thickness of the needle? This one this is a regular sewing needle. It kind of bends. This one doesn't. It's not going anywhere. It's stiffer. It's tougher. And then I use upholstery thread for making bows. Thank you, Linda. I'll make sure the live saves. So if you need to go back and watch it, then I just make a knot at the end. Okay. So I start sewing on the back side of my bow. I don't know why. That's just where I sew. And I just go in and out, right down the center. No particular number of times. I just go till I get to the end. Okay. And I wrap it and pull it. And this is my front. And I just play with it till I get it the way I want it. Then I tighten it up. Sometimes you have to adjust. If you see like the loops are a little lopsided, you just have to play with it and adjust. And play with it. So you can always move the threading over a little bit if you need to. You get it off centered. There we go. And it takes a while. Then I just go in the back, tie it off. Then so you have that as your base. And let me get another color so you can see. Okay. And here's a blue. And to do it just like the bow, this one I just did. This is how I did it. Fold. Okay. So I grab it at the long the tail here, 4 fingers closed, and I wrap it around. Okay. Open my fingers a little bit, and then bring it over. So it looks like that. Then I open those 2 fingers and pull it off. And I take my needle and thread, and I just sew down the middle. Just stick it through the middle, wrap it together. Uh-oh. Cut it off. This is not enough for another bow, so I'll just probably get rid of that. Now that I know how it's placed, I can trim that, or I can keep it long. It's cute long too. Let's get some 3/8 ribbon. I'm trying to find a cute color to go with this. I'm just grabbing something, and then I'll take it, go down the center, then I just clip this. Where did I just sit the clip? I just had the clip. Did I drop it? Oh, here it is. I take my clip and I open it. I put it close to there. I'll take some glue and I glue. Oh, you guys can't really see. I just glue here and here. Fold it over. Put it through there. And then I take this, open it up, slide that through. Oh, you guys can't really see it. It's hard to show it. So that's what I end up doing. Then I put a little piece of glue here. And I close it up. I actually like the tails long. And I'll just heat seal it. Hey, Mika. There we go. It's done. You can cut these shorter. You can keep them long. I actually think it's kind of cute long. And that's it. That's pretty much the same bow. This one's a little bit bigger. She asked for a big, excuse me, a really big bow. But that's it. And everybody know I love my Ryobi glue gun. Got this from Home Depot. And it just has a removable battery. Battery just comes off. So, crewel needle, upholstery thread, a glue gun, scissors, and a torch or a lighter to heat seal it. And that's it. Okay, put this stuff away. Okay. So that's done. Let me put all my little things away. And I'm learning with these. It's good to put them back in the case because the lint doesn't and dust doesn't get on the tip, which makes it not sticky. I just realized that recently. And everybody knows about my favorite rotary cutter. Everybody that follows the channel, by True Cut. It has helped with my wrist, so I don't have to bend my wrist over. And I got that from Sewing Machines Plus. They have it on Amazon also. These were my supplies for the tutu. All shimmer tulle on the rolls, 6-inch rolls. And my elastic. This is all what I use for that. I'm actually going to sit that over there because it goes in the bin that's around there. I like Drit's non-roll elastic. It's stiffer than the other elastic that I would get from Amazon. I don't like my Amazon elastic. I just don't. So let's pack this order up. Yes, I love my glue gun. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Really easy. And if I ever need to send you pictures of the steps, just let me know. I'll definitely do that. So, let's see if this works. I'm going to grab my Easy Press. This is one of the original ones. Oh, you guys can't really see what I'm doing. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see what I was doing on the table. All that time I thought you guys could see it. And nobody said anything. So, I got my shirt here. Get all these threads off the back. Let's clear this stuff off. I'm just trimming the threads off the back. And my tender touch. Okay, so that's beeping. It's at 3:15. So we're almost there. Okay. I have a particular Teflon sheet I use for putting my tender touch on. Okay. And it'll count down on it. Okay. Let's go on this side. I'm hoping this works. I have never used my Easy Press to tender touch. I mean, I have, and I don't think I let it heat up long enough. So let's see here. Put that up there. Now let's press. Okay. So it looks like it's on there good. Alright, so I'm going to turn it on to the right side. And I don't use the same one. So I have a white Teflon sheet that I only use for put on my my tender touch. Okay, so one thing I noticed that when I press my front of my shirt, I don't like the way it this particular design has a million jump stitches. Jeez, I thought I had them all. The Teflon sheet gets on this part, and I don't like that. It presses, so I'm going to attempt to kind of press around it. I just want my pieces of fabric that has heat bun on the back to stick, and I want my tail and my name to get pressed. Okay, let's see. Yep, and it worked. I have to press a little bit more. May let it sit right here where the heating bond is, and I'm pressing down a little bit too. Okay, so I pressed good. So we're all set with that. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get any nice pretty sun. Make sure there's like 3 left over. So that's done. I got the little bow. So, is anybody interested in seeing? Oh, I can't. I'm live on my phone, so I can't get pictures of me doing. I'm trying to figure out how I can get pictures done. Don't look like I will be able to. So what time is it? I also got enough time before the post office. So the set is done. Here's the shirt. It's a 2T shirt. That's a tutu. And these are the shoes. Okay. So we're going to flip around. And we're going to do a little bit of sewing real quick. I want to get out a few of my Etsy orders real quick. So then once we get off live, I'll try to go get pictures of this set. So I'm gonna set it over here on my table. Okay. Let me see it put away. I know I talked on before the live had shut off. I do all my this is how I keep up with my embroidery designs and what fabrics I used so I can be consistent. So I normally print the sheet because most times, unless the customer asks for a change or anything, you'll be able to print from Embrilliance the design. Then it has all the steps and the colors. As you see, I had to fix that color. So I had it in there as a white, and that should have been green. There was another one that I had in there wrong. I put it in the system wrong, but it's latte there. So I take this. The only thing you're changing most times when you recreate it a second time is the name. Most of the time it stays the same. So that way, if it ends up being a number 2, it's the same steps, same order, and the name is changing. So I keep this in here. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I should take my mini press and press the design down. Shamika, maybe that's what I'll do. Well, Naira, let me know if you have any questions about the bow. Then I put all the pieces that I use for this design in here. And you don't have to buy these bags. You can use a Ziploc bag. You use anything you want. You can, but this is how I keep up with mine. And then I have a bin. I just keep them in there. I try to keep them in order by, like, Mermaid M, you know, to keep them together. But they don't ever stay in order. The ones I do the most, like the best sellers, I end up having those in the front because I'm pulling them out more. Okay. And these were some bummies I worked on just the other day. And I want to try a different pattern so I don't have the band, the long band. So I'm going to print a different pattern I found. So these are the ones that I've been making. And I made the hair wrap. Turn out cute. So I'm noticing that if I'm using just a knit fabric, the bows are better off being a headband. For me. This is some fabric I had bought from Joanns, and it did not turn out well. At least not for me. Okay, I need to get some of this glitter off my table. And these are the headbands I use for the big bows. Need to take the garbage out, the stuff away. And then we can start on the next thing. Like, this is real life how a Saturday goes for me. Real life. Like, this is how it goes. Uh-oh. I think this is the end of the Clorox wipes. Uh-oh. I can't lose my top today. Wanted to get that glitter up. Off my mat. Okay. So oh, I hope you feel better, Mika. I haven't talked to you. I'll call you later and check on you, make sure you're feeling better. We have to take care of ourselves, everyone. You definitely do. I learned that the hard way. When your body tells you to stop, listen to it. You know, please listen to it. So here's a bunch of fabric I have cut. I think I'm gonna make some socks in all these colors, the ruffle anklets, and all those colors. What pattern is everyone using for? Thank you. What pattern is everybody using, bunnies? I know I saw one. The one I'm using is, I don't even know who is this by. I have to look. I will have to look it up and see who. Okay, here it is. Here's my bummy bag for my pattern. So she goes. So this is by Oh Me, Oh My Sewing. So that's the pattern that I've been using. But there's one that everyone I've been seeing, and it doesn't have the thick waistband. So maybe we should do that one. Maybe I'll go back live again and sew up on some of that stuff. But now I'm about to go ahead and make a few pairs of socks. These are all the colors. I wanted to get a neon selection out. And then when we do the bummies, I'm actually going to use these colors. And then I bought a purple too. Yep. I got the blue, yellow, green. I don't have orange. I thought, oh, I do have an orange. I'm like, I thought I bought orange. Okay, so I got all the colors that I want to use to make bummies. So that's going to think that'll be a project for tonight. So those are all the colors I want to put in my shop. Big noggin is good. Okay. I'm definitely gonna try it. Now I have to find some neon. You know what color I don't have, Indy? I don't have a neon pink satin. I wonder, does anybody make a neon pink satin ribbon? Does anybody know if they make a neon pink satin ribbon? I think I think they make it with what is it called? Not Ribbon Queen. I think Hero Center has it. No, this is bullet fabric. I've purchased it from a man. I don't even remember. It's been sitting over there in the corner so long. But search bullet fabric. Um, there's quite a few places that carry bullet fabric. Um, and here's another tip, and I'm learning this. Oh, hold on, let me bring you guys up. If you go on Instagram and go in the search bar and search fabric, you can find a lot of fabric suppliers that are not on Etsy. Um, and that way you can have a different selection. I don't remember and I will definitely have to research where I got it from, but this is Bullet. I like bummies out of Bullet. Or if you find a supplier, like I'm gonna do bee thing, and I got this fabric to make some leggings out of and some bummies to offer. But if you find a U.S. supplier that U.S. designer, I'm not gonna say supplier, and you do like the pre-sale, this fabric be like $26 a yard. So keep that in mind because you have to account for that cost. So if I make a pair of bummies out of this, these bummies can't be $14.99. They'll be 20 something dollars because of what I'm paying for the fabric. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Big Noggin too and see how that one looks. Okay, so Big Noggin. Okay, I definitely will look at that because I mean I like my bummies, but I want to offer more than one style of a bummy. Like I really like it. I really like this bummy, and it has the fold up waist, so you're folding it down, but it uses more fabric. So my logic is if it's gonna be folded down, I mean I probably can use the same pattern and just cut down the size for the waist. Just cut it in half. Um, hmm. I can just adjust my pattern. Why would I go buy if I like this pattern already, why don't I just go buy another one when I can just adjust the pattern? Okay. So yeah, that's what I may do. And I still may check out because I want to do a skirted bummy. So I'm gonna look into that too. But let's make these ruffle anklets in the neon colors real quick. I'm gonna turn you guys around in just a second. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so you guys have to see my chaos. So you guys can see a little bit better. Let me know if you can't see. I can't really, you guys can't see my face, so maybe I need to bring you back some so you can see my face and the sewing machine. There we go. That might be better. Okay. So you guys, yeah, you can see me a little bit better that way. You guys can see all my chaos. This is the elastic I was telling you about that I don't like. It's called Stretch Right. And boy, does it stretch. It stretched way too much for me. This is my bin of items I've made that I probably need to get posted. Like I made these, and I still haven't put them out yet. Need to get all that stuff posted. Did anybody check out what's that called? Dollar Tree? They had a ton of boards. As you see my disaster. These are all fabrics and stuff that I want to make stuff out of that I haven't used yet. Yeah, I need to really get using this stuff. So let me get my sheet down. So hopefully I just didn't just break my. I put a sheet down so that my tool doesn't get lint on it. So let's grab the tool. So I got my tool and I just set my tool down there. So I put this tape, and it's that yellow roll of tape, so I can measure out my yards. Okay. 2. I think that's the same. So I'm gonna make all newborn sizes. Get my ribbon, heart. That is a complete chaotic disaster. Move the light out the way. Okay. Hey, Robin. So yeah, why buy a whole new pattern when I can just adjust it? Which would make sense. It would just make more sense for me just to adjust the pattern versus me buying a whole new pattern just because I like a different waistband. This glitter gets everywhere on every freaking thing. Everywhere on everything. Everything. When I say everything, everything. So these are my bobbins. Here is the pink one. So when you saw that glitter, I cleaned my bobbin. Look at all that glitter coming out the bobbin. Oh. I finally pulled out my other sewing machine. I finally pulled it back out. I wasn't using it before, but I pulled it back out. One thing I noticed that when I'm sewing on this machine and I have these smaller things of thread, I have to sit it on top of one of the big spools, because if not, it snags for some reason. So that's what I've been doing, and I'll show you guys. Okay. This is how I thread them. Normally it's through the needle already, but it wasn't, so. Sorry, you guys, I need the light so I can see. Oh, look at all this glitter. Having the light on makes you see all the glitter. And I have the vacuum. So I'll show you guys the vacuum I use. I got it at Walmart on a Black Friday, one of those Black Friday deals. And my husband actually did a really good review on it. He went over all the specs to it. His channel is Third Generation Rich Kids. That's his channel. And he did a review on his vacuum on his channel. But this is what I use to get my glitter up. And it works good. And it has an input piece that I can put on if I take this off to go inside in the inside of my machine to clean it. And this was a cheap. It wasn't expensive. It was on Black Friday for like $10. For like $10 or something like that. Not expensive at all. So, alright, let's knock it out. And let me know if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing. I'm just making me some ruffle anklets in neon colors to put out. Man, I really wish I had a neon pink, like a really bright neon pink to use for this. I really, really wish I did. I want a really pretty, and I'm gonna order. I gotta order some stuff from the Hair Bow Center. So I'm going to see how their neon pink is. I've been postponing ordering. So I need to go ahead and get that order placed. It's hard with Etsy being so slow. Like, you want to get new stuff out there. It's just not easy. Because you still have to make the money to buy the things that's needed to get the stuff out there. So you don't want to mess yourself up. So it's just a lot to think about, a lot to consider. So, all right. Uh-oh, I think I just messed up something. Yep, I just broke my thread. Yep. Oh, there it goes. Fixed it. I bought, and I'll go over this tonight. I'm gonna go live again. I like chatting with you guys while I'm working. I bought this really cool, I bought a serger from Joanns. And this is Janome. I love my serger. Love, love, love it. Except it doesn't have um it doesn't have the little waistband to catch the pieces. Well, you know what I'm looking? I don't need to. I've never used. I'm gonna try this. I've never used gross grain ribbon. Have you guys used gross grain ribbon for making ruffles? Because this looks really pretty, like a really pretty neon. I don't know what color to use for my neon pink. What is this color? Well, you know what? Hot pink. Duh. I gotta have hot pink too. So I use a bubblegum pink. Yep, I get hot pink. Bam! Think outside the whole box, Rolanda. Is this my hot pink? Yep. Hot pink. Huh. It may not be considered neon, but it's hot pink. So we're gonna use hot pink. Has anybody used gross grain? Yes, I made the casing. That was the first thing I made, was the casing. So now I'm just taking the casing and I'm gonna attach my ribbon to it. Uh-oh. Something is happening. So maybe my bobbin wasn't in there right. Okay. Okay, so I've been looking and researching a little bit more about my pricing for these. And I'm going up because when I make a tutu, I'm using 10 to 12 yards of ribbon. Oh, that's fine, Joanna. I understand that everybody's working. What happened? Did I miss something? Yes, I'm making a casing on anklets. I'm sorry. Yes, this is for anklets, not a tutu. Sorry, I missed your comment. I'm gonna put my pricing because if I'm looking at the numbers. If I'm using 8 yards, that's not that much off from the um that's not that much different than the cost for a tutu. That's just being honest. It's less tool, yes, but the cost is not that much different than the cost is for um a tutu. Um and it doesn't take as much time, but it still takes time. And time is money. Just to be honest, it's time is money. Um and if it takes me 30 minutes to make it, my profit cannot be no $5 or $6. Because 30 minutes of my time is worth more than that. So and I mean my thought process may be a little off, but this is how I'm looking at it. I won't go to work and work a job for somebody else, okay? And desire, and this is just me. Everybody is different. I'm based on what I want to make. How can I get myself to be 100% full time with the business? And I know that my bills can't be paid making $12 an hour for me. The cost of living is too high here for that. And like I said, everybody's going to have a different situation. This is just for me. Um, $6 is just not enough for 30 minutes of my time. Oh, you got a shirt and cap order, Joanna? What's the thing? Is it for a business? I love those orders where it's just the logo, it's the same design over and over again for a larger order. I love it. But for me, $6 is not a good profit for me for 30 minutes of my time. Now, I'm in a few groups and people are not charging that cheap. We're too cheap on Etsy for for these because I'm in groups and they're definitely charging way more. Um, I know one lady who does a lot of them. I'm talking about she does a ton. Hers they start at 20 to $25. Infant size. $6 is not a good profit. It isn't. I won't go to a job and tell them you can pay me $36 um every 30 minutes or $12 an hour. And I know that my time and experience is worth more than that. The only way I'm gonna leave a job right now is this. Okay, I think it's just the same color. Hopefully it's enough. Yeah, that's hot pink. The only way I'll ever be able to leave my job is to price, make sure I'm pricing items properly. There's no way. $6 $6 is not enough. Granted, these are a good way to utilize the end of the tool after you cut. And that's pretty much what I use is the end of whatever. This is not going to be enough for this. Is this hot pink or is this bubblegum pink? Okay, this is hot pink. But yeah, I can't. I just can't. I can't. You know, I went back and forth, and I like to stay in line with the prices. Yes, Megan, yes. 25 at least. Well, 15 is still a tough one, because even at 15, that's still a tough one for me. I'm thinking maybe my infants at 15, but maybe the infants at 15, but not the bigger sizes. No, the infants don't take as long. I mean, they all take about 30 minutes, because that sewing that extra yard or two doesn't add that much time. So really, on Etsy, I'm gonna have to go to 20. The fees, it's so many fees coming out. Then they want you to offer free shipping on, which I don't offer for these because it's only over $35. But what you'll get is you'll get somebody who orders 2, just so they can be over the $35 threshold. Okay. And then there you go. That's cutting directly into that profit. And don't let them find it because of an ad. Okay. Then there's more money gone. I can do it on my website like that, but I can't do it on Etsy like that. I can't. I think my bobbin just ran out. It did, right to the end. Perfect. So now I have an empty bobbin. Yes. Fees are a killer. They are. Yep, I definitely will. This is actually how it's going to look. So these are a bigger size. But this is what it's going to look like. And they're anklets. This was a big kid size, because when I did my picture, I showed the different sizes. But all of these, I'm just going to make them in an infant size. And Mika, I remember you asked me, how did I do my, how did I use these? For when I use this to thread my elastic. I'm about to show you really quick how I keep it on, because I like the longer length of this when pulling it through, but sometimes because the elastic is smaller, so what I do is I put my elastic through the little hoops the way I would do it, and then I just add a safety pin on the other end whenever I have some of that stubborn elastic. One thing about Dritz elastic, though, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that with that elastic. And then I just put a clip on the end. That's how I do that. See, if you look at the big bobby pin, this is just longer, and it's easier to push it through. Thank you. I mean, yes, and not only that, I actually tested these out. I can wash them. Can't dry them, but I can wash them. I tossed them in on a gentle cycle, um, and I washed them. I washed a pair. Um, I know some people don't test products out, but I wanted to see how they would hold up, and they turned out after they dried, they were just fine. So it's an alternative to the ruffle socks. That way, they can put them on with any pair of socks they want. Just grab them a pair of socks and toss them on. Great accessory. I started showcasing them with my shoes, so people can see what they look like with shoes. Okay, I'm trying to keep the elastic straight. So that's another thing. I need to type that down and go in and adjust my pricing, because when I look at what I'm making on them, I can't. And I always get someone who goes in and they order two. And once they order two, they get the free shipping. So then that now takes into their profit. So from $6, I'm down to now $3. Um, I would say not three, down to $4 in a profit on if I keep selling their order just enough to get over that $35 threshold. Can't go. Or they order even when the ones that are $14.99. So I just tie them in a good knot. Make sure they're tied. Then I do a third tie. I trim off the excess, and they're not going anywhere. I have pulled and pulled and pulled. It'll be a miracle if they come apart. And I buy the elastic that's the same color as the socks. And it's the same, basically the same elastic that's used um, for mask. When we were making masks, I have a ton of it still left over, and that's what I've been using. And I was about to sell it off, but I'm glad I didn't, because it's coming in handy now. Okay, there we go. All done. You can play with it and ruffle it up some. So that's what I just made. So that goes pink. Something my mom said to me recently. My mom has been sewing. I mean, I kid you not, I still have a dress my mom made. My mom, my mother went to college for interior design, so of course they had to learn to sew. Like back in the day, sewing was a part of just high school. You know, she thinks she called it home ec class or something like that. They had to learn to do these things. Like kids these days will not. They don't want to. That's not something that they've taken it out. But there's so many things that my mom was able to teach me, and she went to college for interior design. That was her passion. Unfortunately, that industry, when she was coming up, it was really hard for would have been really hard. It was really hard for her to really get going. And she tells me all the time how she wished she had stayed with it. Um, but when you have a lot of forces against you telling you that as a black woman she wasn't going to ever be successful, even though that was her passion. And anybody that goes in her house can tell she keeps up with all the latest. Um, and I think that's probably why she roots for me so heavily, um, and pushed me so much, because there were so many who told her that following her passion and dream back then, she would never really make it, you know. Um, so she sewed on the side, but she never really pursued her whole fashion and interior design dreams. She didn't. Um, but she did in her own home. But I've had this color elastic since we were making masks. I think Haribo Center has it. I haven't looked for any yet. That's another thing I need to prepare. I have so much of it, so I haven't really thought about it. Because I have like yardages and rolls and that I was ordering online. Um, so I haven't actually had to buy any or been down to the minimum, because I don't let stuff just completely run. I try not to let stuff just completely run out before purchasing more. Um, but I think Haribo Center has it. I mean, I was getting it from a lot of places. Like, I didn't have a limit on where I would get it from. See, so with this, if you pull, like I pull my elastic to see if it's in the right spot. You have to. It's I don't know. I don't know what the trick is, but when you tie it, you have to get it. See, I just all I did was tie it again, and now it's staying. Then I threw a third knot, and it's not coming apart. Trim off those tails. And pull it over. I use the permanent. It's called Pill and Stick Fabric Fuse for closing up my tutus and my socks. So that's how I close mine up. And let me tell you, I've heard little things. People say, "Well, you shouldn't use." This is what people are used. They used to hem. Okay, it holds. It does. Once it's on there, distance does not come off. Let me tell you. You know how I know? Because I've tried to get it off before. It does not come off. Okay. So we got pink done. Now it's on to the other. I want to make my whole neon rainbow really quick. So let's do purple next. Oh, and I know purple really isn't a neon, but I bought this. I actually really like this one. So just a little, just stopping. I found this at Dollar Tree. I have one of these that I bought, and I like it. I loved it. But let me tell you, you'll have it on. Yes, they are so cute. Um, and it's plush all the way through. I found this one at Dollar Tree, and it has like a wood piece, or it feels like a pressed wood in there, and I think I really like it. It's smaller, and the needles don't go all the way through, so I don't get stuck. Because I was getting stuck. I'm not gonna lie. This thing was sticking me all the time. So if you don't put these on an angle and you go through the top, look at that. I was getting stuck all the time. And somebody said this is the biggest pen I've been able to find, and still the elastic threader is longer. And that's why I keep using the elastic threader when I'm putting the elastic in, because it takes way less time. Some people say it though. I know for a fact it does. So this is an infant size. Let's go. There goes pink. Now let's get some purple thread. I wonder if this is enough. I don't know if that's enough. So I'm going to put some more on there. And I don't use my machine to thread. I don't use my machine to thread this for my bobbins for this. I use the bobbin winder for this one. And it's just the one from Amazon. And I use it to do my bobbins. Because I hated taking the thread all the way apart on the machine to thread the bobbin. Like, that just really broke my nerve. So I'm gonna need a yellow. I don't have a yellow. I have orange. I have the turquoise. I don't have a green. And I think my green will work fine with a yellow because it's so bright. Or even a white would work. I try to keep my thread consistent with the color of the tulle or the ribbon. I was doing just white, but I noticed you can kind of see it, and I didn't like that. So here's a tidbit I'm gonna share with everybody. I don't hear people talking about this place often, but I buy my thread from waywack.com. Let me see if I can find it. They sent me out a book. They are a supplier for big brands. Let me see if I can find a catalog laying around. I've been throwing them away because I had so many of them. And I think the other one I have is on my nightstand, and that's upstairs. But Waywack, WAWAK, Waywack. It's a supplier for sewing items, all types of that one was 4 yards. It's a supplier for sewing stuff. Congratulations, Linda. I think I already said that, but still, congratulations on the new baby. Oh. But it's Waywack, and they carry sewing supplies. Let me tell you guys, you won't be disappointed. I got tired of buying a bunch of small threads, so now I can get Gutterman thread on the big spools versus those little bitty small spools. So I buy the really big ones and here's a And then I just sometimes order random colors just to see if they work well. But you get way more. Like I kept seeing people like in pictures on like some of those professionals who sew like for big brands on their channels, and I was seeing in the background they would have these big spools of thread, and I kept trying to figure out, Megan, let me tell you, man, I wish the kids were awake. I would tell them to bring me one of the books. Let me see. I have some books here. It's one of them. Here it is. They carry all the industrial stuff, and they ship timely. Um, Anything over $100 is free shipping. I mean, I'm talking about they have it all. This is the color selection for the thread. So, I have never, I don't know if I've ever shared that with anyone, but I found out about them from the place that I bought my machine from. Is a local dealer, and that's why I buy my elastic. This elastic, my Dritz elastic. These are like $5 and $6 at Joanns. Even at the coupon, it's so much still. A coupon and on sale is never more than 50% off. But I think these are like $1.50, if I'm not mistaken. $1.50 for this elastic. They have buttons. They have hand presses. I'm talking about they have stuff, hooks and latches, and if you make bags, look at that. They have all the stuff. Like I get lost. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I get lost, and I didn't know they have the Maxi Lock stretch. I can't even talk. Stretch, nylon thread for the serger. They have stretch thread, elastic thread in a few colors, not a lot of colors, but for like jeans. So, you know, stretch jeans is the thing. They have all of that stuff here. And I think they carry embroidery thread. I've never ordered any because my machine really likes glide embroidery thread. Yeah, they sell isocord and Madeira embroidery thread. So that's a little tidbit to share with everybody. Okay. And what I've been doing with cutting my Tulle, when I finish making the tutu, I cut it so that I can make socks. The ruffle anklets, I mean. I use the end of that to make what time is it? I'll end the live about 1. So I need to pack up my order and get it over to the post office. So I'm going to try to get some pictures. It looks like it stopped raining. So I'm going to try to get a picture outside with the outfit. I know I've been on here quite some time. So I really like hanging out with you guys and talking and chatting. And I try to record videos. You're welcome, Megan. I try to record videos to post like vlog. I struggle. What is the key to doing it? Like I feel like I'm going crazy sitting there talking to myself. Like I feel like I'm holding a whole conversation with myself. That's why I prefer to do live. You know what, Megan? I probably would do more videos. And I actually there's someone I follow on YouTube and I watch her videos and I can't think of her name right now. But she tells you in her line, I don't edit videos. What everything that gets recorded is what you get. So she doesn't do any editing to her videos. You're gonna get what you're getting, and she has thousands on top of thousands of followers. Um, and she doesn't edit at all. And her videos are actually really good. I kind of like being able to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, all the stuff. I don't know what's going on with this piece, but we're gonna make it work. Um, I like her videos. She makes it feel really realistic. Um, okay, so that's like I can. I mean, I just feel like I'm talking to myself. So that's why how I struggle with making the videos. Like I have videos recorded, but I keep feeling like it's not good enough, so I never post them. And I know Shamika tells me all the time, "Girl, get that video posted." So what if it's the same stuff? Everybody learns differently, and a different color. Somebody may catch on to something just because the color is a different color. Their eyes are going to look at it and it's going to click because maybe their eyes don't take to this color or whatever. So don't be afraid to post that video. Then she tagged me recently in a post about it. Like she's not playing with me, you guys, at all. She's like, get them videos posted. You tripping? So Juana, we are okay. I love to see people just be real and be who they are, even if you make mistakes on your words. Look, I sit there and I watch videos that's in a completely different language from beginning to end. There is no translation at all. And I watch the whole video. I'm talking about hours. And it's in a totally different language. So if you make mistakes, I watch your videos, keep posting them. Mm-mm. I didn't know you edit that much, but who cares about you making mistakes in your words? I enjoy it. Keep it going. Oh, that's a good idea too, Megan. In shorts. I posted a short recently. Yes, just go live. Like one day I just did it. I just did it. Um, I enjoy watching people be real, like real life is happening with videos. That's just me, you know. That's just me. That's what I enjoy. Because it makes me feel like I can do it. You hear that? Google was always listening. That Google just went off for no apparent reason. I wasn't even talking to him. Something went wrong. I wasn't talking to you. So how something go wrong? Um, but anyway, yeah, freaking Google Nest. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Huh? Really? Maybe I need to get more shorts out there. Maybe I post a lot of reels on Instagram. Maybe the reels that I post on Instagram, I can just post those same ones to YouTube. Yeah, I watch Anita. I love Anita's videos. But I haven't really paid attention to the shorts that she does. Um, because I go directly to her page to watch a video. Now, hopefully this color thread works well with these socks because I don't want to go to a darker color. So I'm gonna try to make it as close to the thing as I can, so it's not seen as much. Mm. Okay, I definitely will do that. I definitely will get it posted. I have so many of them, and I'm on TikTok also. I don't really do any of the funny stuff for TikTok. Um, I just don't. I just post some videos of me making stuff. And I think shorts have to be shorter than reels. The requirement for a reel, am I right? I think shorts have to be like 15 seconds. And reels can sometimes be a whole minute. Okay, this is a little enough. So I need some more purple. Okay, purple haze and purple are two different colors. So this is purple, and the other one is purple haze. These are good things to make to fill in the end of a ribbon, and Tulle scrap busters, I guess they would say. Good to use for scraps. I plan on just having fun today. I don't have any major plans at all planned. I plan on just having fun in my craft room today. I'm going to leave out for a second and take this order to the post office. Then I plan on just making new stuff for my shop. I put enough energy and time being frustrated with how slow it is, and it's time to kick into overdrive, get my back to school stuff out.
There was a glitch. Try again in a few seconds.
Do you guys keep hearing this Google keep going off? Someone said it was a glitch. What is it glitching? You've posted shorts for longer than a minute. Okay. I'm gonna have to try that. I didn't know. I thought they had to, the shorts had to be a lot shorter. So I'll go in. I have so many of them. So I'll go in and take my reels and post it to the shorts. So I get engagement on my reels on Instagram. So you guys are seeing the time that it takes to sew this. It's not that it takes a long time. My ribbon just fell. I have to roll the whole thing up. But yeah, it takes a little bit. Oh, I need to go to Menards today. I need to go replace. It's time to start replacing blinds in my house. Been in this house for a long time now, and it just seems like once you have been here a while, it's time for stuff to be replaced. Home ownership. All right. So if I don't have a particular color, I'll just use white. But if I got like a purple or lavender, any color that'll work, I'm using it. I'm glad I paid attention to that. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get better with TikTok because I know everybody keeps telling me that's where it's at. But I feel like when I get on TikTok, I get lost in the sauce. Like literally, I get on there to post a video, and next thing I know, 30 minutes of my time is gone. Because I'm over here cracking up laughing at people. Okay, so the thread color was okay. My thread choice was okay. So I told you guys I had, oh shoot, I had a darker purple and didn't even realize I had a darker purple. But that's okay. And I got some more elastic over there in a band too. So okay. I knew one day that would happen. I knew one day that was going to happen. But hopefully I can get it all the way to the end. And I have the thing that you can push in there to pull it out. But I don't feel like looking for it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yep. See, every now and then you can get it. I get it the first try with this elastic. It is addictive. You can be sitting on TikTok for hours and you just wasted time. And I'm trying to get better with time management. Let me tell you, working a full-time job and running the shop is not as easy as folks think it is. Okay, so we got pink, then we got purple. I can't wait to really get to the neon colors. Okay. Oh, I did tell my husband today I wanted to go get my nails done. I might do that tomorrow. I really want to just stay in here and work all day. My local post office closes at 3, at 2, I mean. So I want to definitely get over there. almost done with the purple. Um, but yeah, so I fell in love with sewing when I was little, and I never thought. I mean, before a lot of people don't know. So before I really started this business, it started because I thought I was having a girl, my last son. That's how it all started. And then it started out with me really making, I know this sounds crazy, blankets. That's how I started. Um, and I had daycares ordering the tie blankets for their kids. So they got um, a new child. They want everybody to have, they wanted to have the same blankets throughout the daycare. So they would reach out to me and get more blankets and or replace ones that's took a beating. I have a few daycares that still reach out to me every now and then. I don't do them as much because they've ordered enough uh, blankets that they really don't need more. But I was making tie blankets, so that's how I first started off. And then I started crocheting. I was crocheting. Bye, Megan. All right, that's cool. Thank you, Megan, for joining me. I really enjoyed it. I'll make sure I follow your channel as soon as we get off. Um, but yeah, I that's how it all started for me. And then I just knew I was gonna have a little girl, and I didn't, which I'm okay with. I love boys. I love having my boys. Okay, I really want to do some neon, so I'm going over to the do this neon, this lime green color. It's my little garbage can. I throw all my little threads in to try to keep the mess to a minimum. But I know I don't have any elastic to match the neon. But I did buy. So it looks like it'll be. I don't think I have a neon green, a thread that really matches. Oh, yes, I do. I have this one. I just need to make a bobbin for it. And Waywack has bobbins also. So for all machines, they have the bobbin casings. Honey, I can hear you on my live. Sorry, guys. That's just my husband's on the phone. And he has a voice that carries. It carries. Not in a bad way, but it carries. It's very a very strong voice. Very heavy voice. So uh-oh. It's messed up, Bobby. Up. Let's see if I can start over. There it goes. Okay. Bobbin is made. I love the bobbin winder. I really do. So I'll be on just for a little bit more. I probably won't get them all done, but I'll make sure I show everybody the final item. I need to go turn the embroidery machine off. I need to get my printers. I went ahead and I ordered some new. You know what? I've never done matching thread on the back side, like, of a shirt. I normally use black or white bobbin. But here's another thing I found out. Glide is the brand of embroidery thread I use. Glide makes the it's Filatech. Same people who make the magnetic bobbins. They have them in colors to match the thread, the embroidery thread. So I said I was going to try them out. And something I learned is that the Filatech bobbins, the magnetic bobbins, work really well with my sewing machine. So I definitely want to order some. I don't have a problem with making my bobbins to match my threads. But I do like the fact that when I'm using white or black, I just grab a magnetic bobbin and use it. I don't know why this is not coming out. There we go. Straight. So Filatech is the brand. And I ordered Glide thread. I need to place another order for it. For more thread. I didn't even get a chance to talk about the stuff that I got at the DAX show. I never posted a video on that. Maybe that's something I need to get posted. That's what I bought at DAX. What did I do one and show it? I don't remember if I shared that. But I need to get that stuff posted. I don't know what's shaking. My machine don't normally shake too much. And this is all tulle from a tutu I made. I made a rainbow tutu with the bright colors. This is just the leftover ends that I cut. And I use these. I made a bomber jacket a few weeks ago. And when I made the bomber jacket, I had to pull out one of my other sewing machines. So I actually have it out and set up for doing stuff like zigzag stitches and stuff like that, because this is a straight stitch machine. And I mostly sew pretty much only tulle and anklets with this machine. That's pretty much all I sew with it. Um, I use my other machine for sewing everything else. And my brother Serger recently broke. Like I took it in, I had it serviced, and it was working just fine, and it broke. Uh-oh, something just happened. That's the only thing this is why I like getting thread from, oh, this is why I like getting my thread from Waywack, because then those spools, this is Coates and Clark spools, they have this like little tab that you save your thread on, and it always is meant for machines that go sideways. Um, for my Ricoma, like I said, I've never made a bobbin for it. Never. I I buy all of my bobbins. I buy all my bobbins. I don't think I even know how to make a bobbin. I'm pretty sure you can make. I have never made a bobbin. Shamika, you still on? Shamika, are you still there working? I know I've been on here a while. Um, and I have a client who comes to me every year for a birthday, and she's having a luau themed birthday. So I'm trying to see what to make work. She told me just do what I do. She placed the order for just any item and left in the message, luau theme, just do what you do. That's literally the message that she put in the order. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to make for the luau theme. But the reason I was asking if Shamika was still on, Shamika made a dress, you guys. And it turned out so stinking cute. It was for her daughter's birthday, and it was so cute. Like, cute, cute. I need to get posted. I got a lot of stuff wrong in the title. I need to go back and fix that. Like, I'm so loving this color, guys. I did some tie-dye too. Shirts, which I had never done before. So when I was little in summer camp, we made tie-dye shirts. I hadn't done them. I did them for an order. And they loved them. Okay, almost done with the green. It's super pretty bright green. Okay, so I'm just going to use this green that I have here. Okay, so I'm assuming Mika is gone. Shamika is gone. But you guys, so y'all call and tell her I'm bragging on her dress. So she made this dress. I need her to post a video on making it. It is so stinking cute. It was so cute. Her daughter was so adorable in it too. She's the one that really be out there sewing low key. Low key be out there sewing up a storm. Oh, I love this color. I love bright colors, as you can tell by my shirt. Okay. This color is so pretty and bright. This green is so nice and bright and fun. And summer reminds me of like fruity, tutti frutti type of thing. Reminds me of tutti frutti thing. Okay. Oh, another elastic. And I don't know what it is. Like sometimes you can tie your elastic and it don't come apart, and then times it does. But you have to always with these make sure you pull and check it. See now, look at that. Didn't come apart at all. I don't know what the trick is. You just have to keep tying. Okay. Alright, look at that. So I got to get ready to get off of here in about 5 minutes. Is there any questions? Anything anybody want me to answer? We'll talk about. What's a good video for me to do? I don't post because I always feel like pretty much everybody's seen it all. What am I going to share? What do I have to share? Where you at, Mika? You done left me. Linda, what's something good to post? Joanna? Well, who's out there? What's a good thing? Something good to make. And I'm gonna do the bummies later today. I'm gonna sew some of those up. I think I'm gonna do the skirted bummy too. I wanna make a pair of leggings. I have so many things I wanna make. I wanna make myself some leggings. I bought this really pretty fabric from Joanns to make myself some leggings. It's sitting right here. Look at that fabric. Isn't that pretty? I want to make myself some leggings out of these. Out of this, rather. I need to find me a pattern. So I was able to get 3 pair done. Okay. All right, we are all done with the green pair. So I got yellow, turquoise, and orange to make. So I'm gonna run over to the post office really quick. Package this order up really quick. And I'm gonna run over to the post office and drop it off. So now we have 3 colors done. 3 more to go. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I had a good time talking with you. I will be back on as soon as I get back from running to the post office and running a few quick errands. I'll get back on. You can come in and out and chat with me while I work on getting some new products, some new things listed for my Etsy shop and my website. And if you have questions, I'm always open to share. I'll make sure if there's anything that you want me to put in the description for where I got it, let me know. Comment. I can let you know where I got the items from. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Joanna, always, honey. I love when you guys come on and chat with me and hang with me. I really do. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. So I always struggle with ending my live.